there, how are you doing? I hope you all are well. Thank you so much for just commenting and watching my latest ECM video. I'm still amazed that people just take their time watching me rambling about records. It's amazing, and I'm planning to do a contest up next. I wanted to do one when I initially hit 200 subscribers, but well, now it's 400 and that escalated quickly. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching. So I will think about something to do as a contest, and hopefully it will be up next week. So on to the recent rotation stuff. Besides listening to jazz, my music taste is kind of all over the place, and I'm just showing something which I recently listened to, or things I bought and listened to. So yeah, well, let's see. The first record doesn't need any introduction. It's Upper Warukai, which was released in 1972, self-titled album. I've seen this in Brad's Give Me 10 series, I think. And I saw it plenty of times before, and I was always really intrigued with this. And I stumbled in a department store over the Mr. Bongo release from this year, and so I just had to pick it up. Yeah, it's just a magnificent album. Madlib says that it's the album he could listen to every day for the rest of his life, and it's just really breezy and lighthearted. The first side is more, yeah, Brazilian folk. It ends with a little bit more psychedelic influence. It's just a great record. The next one is Mulatto Astapke, Mulatto of Ethiopia. I saw this in Anders in Stockholm last video, and it sounded just awesome. And then I found it last week and I just had to pick it up. This was also released in 1972 over Rotary Records, and this is a reissue of it. And I think it has kind of an Strata East feel to it. It's deep jazz with some funky and psychedelic vibes, and just great. If you don't know this, really check it out. I think there's stuff of it on YouTube. Yeah, apparently Mulatto just has this deep connection to Ethiopian Airlines, because he put their slogan, "Going to great lengths to please," on his record, and in the liner notes it said that he would like to thank them, and I heard that he was doing this on several albums, so oh well. But it's just a great record. He's from Ethiopia, but this one was recorded in the US. Next up, Women Break Memorial Puzzle. No idea how this is supposed to be hold. Matt Sam's latest video, they showed the first album of the group Mandrake Memorial, and it reminded me that I had this, and I just totally forgot about it. And I know that I did not like it that much when I listened to it first, when I got it years back, but now it did really grow on me, and I really like this. It's just great psychedelic rock. Released originally in 1970. This is the Bava 2009 reissue. Came with this insert, and yeah, it's just a great record. And my favorite tracks here would be Earth Friend, Volcano, and Bucket of Air. The tracks are all kind of great, dreamy, melancholic, psychedelic. A flea market find, Kenny Burrell guitar forms, arranged and conducted by Jill Evans. This was recorded in 1965, and this is a Japanese reissue on Earth. And these are modern interpretations of the classic guitar styles played by Kenny Burrell against a tight and glowing orchestral backdrop. This was engineered by Rudy Vangela, and Ron Carter's playing bass here. It's just Reflect from Carrie Burrell. It's a great album. Next up, Wayne Shorter Supernova, which was originally released in 1969 over Blue Note. I have early 1971 repress with the black Blue Note label. Yeah, I think this girl just looks like J-Lo. Wayne Shorter is joined here by so many amazing people. John McLaughlin, Sonny Sharrock, Walter Booker, Miroslav Bitus, Jack DeJohnette, Chick Corea, Ayeto, and Maria Booker as a vocalist on Gingy, which is just a beautiful Brazilian feel track. The rest of it is just wild and beautiful, and I just love this record. It's just never ceases to amaze me, so it's just great. Just drinking some chocolate from my Lebowski mug. The next one is just an awesome find, Jean-Pierre Miro's Le Mariage Collectif. This is the original soundtrack to a softcore film made in 1971, I think, which you can see here. And apparently it was some Swedish film. And the movie itself was supposed to be pretty awful. Initially, when the movie was released, just 2 tracks of it together and Sexopolis were released as a single. From the soundtrack itself, there were just a few acetates available, but they just went under the radar as years got by. In 2010, one of the acetates was discovered in a Parisian garbage dump. And so the French-based Bombet Records label decided to release this soundtrack, which I am really glad for because it's just amazing. It ranges from everything from free jazz to pretty heavy psychedelic rock to funk music, some traditional stuff in here, and it's just amazing. It's such a wild mix, but it's terrific, and if you don't know this, I would highly recommend you to check this out because it's just awesome. Next up, another theme hacket find on Enya Records, Dollar Brand, Love at Montreux, which was released in 1980. Dollar Brand on sopranino, saxophone and piano, and Carlos Ward on flute, alto saxophone, Craig Harris on trombone, Alonso Gardner on electric bass, and André Strobert on drums. Yeah, just a fantastic outlet of Dulé Brim again, and I like the track Ishmael on the second side most because it has this really distinctive, repetitive bass pattern, which is just amazing. Next one, Earth, the bees made honey in the lion skull. Earth is a band from Seattle, which is active since 1992, I think, but they always have changing members. This is their 2008 release, and Earth just makes beautiful, drony, psychedelic rock. This is the first press of it on black vinyl. There were several others on orange and red, I think. And this is just a beautiful cover, I think. It's just epic music, I would say. Very hypnotic, very mesmerizing. Feels great just as music for driving on a long dark night, because it's really dark and haunting, and I just absolutely adore this. Yeah, I think it's on rotation constantly for the last 2 years, and especially Staros, if you don't know this, maybe this would be your thing. I think you would dig this. So, yeah. Earth, the bees made honey in the landscape. Smokefree with maybe the greatest album title of them all, Taking Drugs to Make Music, to Take Drugs to. And the cover is also really out there. This is also known as Rehearsals in Rugby, or the Northampton demo tapes, I think, which were recorded in 1986. Smokefree is a British band, and this was released as a bootleg in 1990 by Ava Iod or so. And I think these are the rehearsals to their first album. And the first side is kind of heavy indie rock, and the second side is really psychedelic, and the track Calm Down Easy is just amazing. Great stuff. Timber Timbre, Hot Dreams. Timber Timbre is a Canadian band. This is their third album from 2014. And they make really beautiful singer-songwriter music with a really creepy touch. I always refer to this as kind of serial killer music because he has a really soft voice, but it's in contrast put against really heavy drums, and they use strings on their arrangements, and the strings are used kind of creepy because it's just long, high tunes, and he's also singing pretty creepy, disturbing stuff. But it's really melodic and bizarre at the same time. My favorite track here is Run For Me, which is just a perfect example of how creepy that is, and it's just a killer record. I've shown David Liebman's Drum Out in my last ECM video, just following up with David Liebman's Sweet Hands, which was released in 1975. David Liebman is joined here by Richard Weyrach, John Abercrombie, Frank Tusa, Charlie Hayden, and Baby Roy. This is just a beautiful, kind of wild record featuring awful 70s clothing. And finally some funk. Hey Paul! Finally I'm showing some funk. Sly and the Family Stone, A Whole New Thing. I think this needs no introduction again. This is their first album. This is the cover from the Dutch first press, and it was released in 1970. And I think, as everybody knows, it's just beautiful funk soul. Self-titled Taste album, terrific blues rock from the band of Rory Gallagher, released in 1969. And this features some really heavy, crazy guitar, and it's just fantastic. Night Beats, Who Sold My Generation. This is a release from this year. Night Beats is a Seattle-based band. They make indie, psychedelic, surf rock. This is how this sounds like. It sounds like it's recorded in the late 60s, but it's just a recent band, so I would absolutely love to see them live. Yeah, great tracks on here like Right and Wrong, Burn to Breathe, Aged Berry. It's just a great album. Really melodic, has a really great vibe, just magnificent record. Ronnie Foster, Two-Headed Freep. Anyone can explain to me what freep means? Just leave something in the comment. I would be really interested. This was released in 1972 on Blue Note. I think most people are really familiar with this. Just great punk, jazz record by the organ player Ronnie Foster. I think the artwork is just great, and it contains the really infamous Trucker Press electric relaxation sound. And last but definitely not least, something I found on a flea market in Berlin recently. It's John Coltrane's On. It's one of his last records, and yeah, I think most people know this, and it's really far out. It's just taking you on a crazy, wild, and beautiful ride. Featuring McCoy Tyner, Jimmy Garrison, Donald Garrett, Elvin Jones, Joe Brazil, and Pharoah Sanders. And of course, you're all familiar with this image. It's the cover of photo of A Love Supreme, but I think these two records couldn't be more different because Love Supreme is just this really beautiful, composed music, kind of mellow, and then this is just nevertheless as fantastic as the other record, but completely different. And I really love this, and I'm so happy to finally have this. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. My videos tend to be quite heavy on the jazz side sometimes, even though I'm just listening to so much other stuff, but I tend to find jazz more easily than anything else. So I have to dig a little bit deeper in my record shelf to find something else in jazz to show, but this week I listened to a lot of different stuff, and so it was fun to show. Thank you so much for watching and commenting and taking the time to just appreciate the things I'm doing. So I'm really happy about this, and thank you so much. So have a great weekend and see you soon. Bye.